Hi, it's Danielle from VA Lifestyle Design. One of the most common questions that I find I'm being asked is about pricing. So setting your rates as a brand new freelancer when you've just learned the skills or the software systems that you'll be working in, specifically in regards to helping business owners with their online marketing implementation, their blogs, their email marketing and things like that. And what type of rate or income can you expect when you're first starting out? So I wanted to share a little bit there because it's obviously one of the most relevant questions, because your rate or your income potential is what's going to determine whether this is worth investing your time in to transition from what your current career is and what your current income level is or your current situation. So the insight that I wanted to share there is that the rate that you will charge is more determined by the level to which you lead the client in your relationship between yourself as the freelancer and them as the business owner. So what I mean by that is, in the early days before you have experience, you've got the option wide open to you to reach out to a potential client or submit an application on a job and say, look, hi, I know these systems, I can help you, I'm ready to get to work. Not at all positioning yourself in the sense of, this is my business, this is how I run my services, here's where you need to sign on this agreement, and here's when you can contact me, etc. You can do those things, you can start out that way, but what I've found is that sometimes it's easier just to go in and just to say, hey, I'm available, I've got skills, can I help you? And sometimes that might mean that that business owner, they're the ones taking more of the lead in the client freelancer relationship, and they're saying, hey, I know what I'm doing, I've got my business marketing plans, I know the tools that I'm using, and I just want to give you the instructions and I want to give you clear details so you can just implement it with the skills you've learned. And then on the other hand is that you have the potential to actually be taking the lead in that client freelancer relationship. So your client may have all the broad overview of what goes on in their business, but they don't know the ins and outs of the specific software tools that are used by other freelancers on the team, or they just have a basic understanding, and you're coming in there and you're saying, look, I know this system, I can help you get this set up, here's my rates, here's how it all works, oh, you need some information on that, how about we try this, etc. So you become the one who's taking more of the lead. Now the thing is, you can decide, just like you would if you were becoming, say, a coach or a consultant or doing anything else in client services, that you want to actually start out taking the lead in that way. So you build your website up, you put your services offerings on there, you might put package offerings on there, you put guidelines about how you work, and you might want to start out like that. In my personal experience, I didn't start out like that. I was happy to start out at a lower rate and kind of give the full information that I've got experience in customer support in the offline world, I'm ready to do whatever it takes, I'm going to learn on my own time, but I'm not coming in here saying I know how all this works. And to do that, I actually was happy to take a lower rate, and it quickly rose from there. So that's one element. It's how much you are wanting to take the lead, and you can either do that right at the outset after you've just finished studying the skills, or you can do it naturally as a natural progression once you've got experience, because then it just becomes a natural thing that once you've seen inside so many clients' businesses, it becomes obvious, oh, we did that on the launch and it worked like this, or we did this with the promotion strategy and it worked like that. So it becomes natural to kind of pass that information on to your next clients. Okay, so that's one option that determines what rate you can charge. And then the second thing is the type of clients that you're working with and how well established they are, how profitable they are, how much kind of team structure, intranet, process documents they have in place, and how competent they are with delegation and collaborating with freelancers. So what you'll find is that you can charge comparatively higher rates once you are reaching out specifically to established and profitable businesses. They could be online or offline, but doing their marketing and their web presence online. And likewise, you may choose to start off and you've got the confidence, whether it's from your offline work history or something else you've done in your career, you've got the confidence to go straight into working with those well-established businesses. And I've seen people do this, where they've come out of having confidence from something they've done in the offline world in their career, and they've gone straight into becoming an online business manager when they've never worked online before, managing a profitable online business at a high, annual salary kind of thing. So people can do that. It's not about you have to start at a certain rate. But if you're starting completely fresh, then once again, just like it's a natural progression to start taking the lead more and more as you gain experience, likewise, it's easier and easier to have the confidence to pitch well-established, profitable businesses that aren't startups, that aren't solo entrepreneurs, as you gain experience. So coming down to it then, once you get your foot in the door, decide, okay, where do I want to start? What's feasible for my personal situation? Do I need to wait so that I can get more competent, get more confidence, and therefore start at these higher rates? Or can I just get my foot in the door at a lower rate and work my way up? So I hope that helps. Take the lead, look for those profitable clients at the time that it's right for you. But either way, it's the same skill set that is the foundation of getting up and running with supporting business owners with their blog management, with their social media, with their email marketing, and all those things that comprise them getting their message out there into the online marketplace. All right, talk soon, guys. Thanks.